have any final vows?
Final vows. Harsha went.
Cut it out.
Hey guys, welcome back to an interesting discussion sometimes. I'm back with the boys for another episode. What episode is this? 21?
Yo, 21, yeah.
Crazy. Yeah, we're getting there, bro. We're getting these high numbers out here. So I thought, we don't have actually anything specific to talk about today, but I thought I'd started out with why I'm late to the recording. So we're recording this on a Sunday, and we planned to do Sunday at noon, and I was woken up by Harsha's call at 12:30, and he said, "Where the fuck are you?" basically. And then I said, "I'll be on in 5 minutes." So the story is, I woke up at 11. I was like checking Instagram, whatever, and then go to YouTube, and there's this channel called Smarter Every Day that always gets recommended to me. Have you guys seen that channel before?
No.
They basically do he does like educational videos, but they're like pretty interesting. So the last video that I saw of his was like he got into like a submarine like in the Arctic, like they go below the ice and they stay there for like months and months. And so I was like, oh, that shit's crazy. Like he did that with like the U.S. military, right? And so then this episode that I was watching was it basically like they have like a missile tube, like the submarine shoot missile, and you can crawl in the missile tube. And so that was the video. I started watching half of it. I guess I got bored and I fell asleep. And then I was woken up by Harsha at 12:30.
I was really hoping you would say, "Oh, I fell asleep in a submarine" or some shit like that.
No.
Make it interesting, but okay. Well, regardless, we're here. It's early for all of us on a Sunday. What's been happening this week? All right, cool. We're boring. So,
wait, I can go. I was just waiting for them, basically.
No. These fuckers. Harsha. Actually, no. Harsha started work this week. Harsha, what the fuck happened this week?
Yeah, I started work and I got even more bored than I was before I started work. Basically, just sitting there listening to people talk about stuff that I already knew, and stupid trainings. I really hate it, but and it's not gonna end. So,
Would you say you're too smart for your own good?
No. It's not even about being smart. It's just like corporate stuff, like how to etiquette, in the workplace and like BS like that. That's pretty much common sense.
What workplace, bro? You're at home.
Yeah, basically. And one of the webinars was like how to navigate a virtual workplace. And I was like, I know how to navigate it. I just moved from my bed to my desk. But actually next week I start with my team, so the work will pick up then, and hopefully it'll be interesting. And also it was my birthday this past week, so that was something else that happened.
What'd you do for your birthday?
I didn't do much. My birthday came over, we played some badminton outside. Other than that, after work I played some COD and 2K and watched the Lakers game, so it was like a pretty great day for me.
I don't know if you turned 22 or 12, bro.
I watched the lottery. Haran, you have any lottery takes?
No, I don't know. We'll get into that after, I guess. Are we doing that? We gonna go now or?
No, we'll wrap up our normal lives first. And then
Dude, it's funny you say that because like a couple weeks ago I was watching an anime with our friend Emily, and she was like, "What time do you want to watch?" And I was like, "I don't know. I'm playing COD at like 8, so probably like whenever I'm done with that, so maybe like 10 or 11." And then I was just thinking to myself, like, when the fuck did I start planning my day around COD and anime, bruh?
Dude, we've regressed, bro. I can't tell you. I think I played COD more now than I did in high school when I thought I played it a lot, which is, I think we play it probably like 2 or 3 hours every day almost.
That's not bad, honestly. Like, I'm comparing myself to middle school Tarun, who play that shit 8 hours a day, like nonstop during the summer, bro. For sure, at least, gotta be.
It's good you talk about anime because yesterday I was hanging out with some family friends and like they were all talking about like how like they hadn't watched anime until like they were watching anime like back like when they were like teens and stuff, and they stopped watching for a while, and then like ever since like this COVID outbreak, like everyone got back into it or something. So I think it's like everyone's just watching anime right now.
It's hype, bro.
They're talking about. There's that one show. Is that the one that Nate Shot recommended? No, not that one. Not whatever the
Hunter x Hunter?
No, the other one. Not that one.
What's the other
There's
one?
one more.
Naruto?
No.
One Piece.
No. Came out. They're talking about it came out like in 2012 or 2011.
Oh wait,
Maybe
you know the
earlier.
one you've been
Or
watching for?
2013.
The Promised Never is the Promised Neverland?
No. The long one.
The
Oh,
the long one I watched was Naruto.
no. It's
There's
like
something
a
else that you guys talked about. I can't remember the name.
yeah. It's like they're coming up on the third season, and it's gonna be the last season.
Oh, Attack on Titan.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That one's
Yeah,
tight.
that.
we saw it.
yeah. I just finished part 1 of Naruto. About to get into part 2.
Maybe I'll watch one episode. See if I get into it.
For Attack on Titan, I'd say the first season is slow, but the second and third are really hype.
True.
All right, weebs. Moving on. Haran, what the fuck you been doing since you're in this weird period of no work,
Nothingness?
no school, fucking self-existence crisis, whatever. So what's popping?
Pretty much the same as last week. Honestly, I just been chilling. I guess like my daily schedule is.
This fucker was up at like 10 o'clock for a run the other day. What the hell is up with that?
Yeah, but I haven't
It was
been running as
8.
much as I've only been running like twice a week, and I want to ramp it up to like 3 to 4 times. But like, sometimes I just wake up too late and like it's too hot by then, so then I get lazy. But I found running in the morning is definitely better than running like in the evening, which I used to do. So,
Why?
usually like in the morning, like it's like probably like 5 to 10 degrees like cooler than it was. 'Cause when I run in the evening, I run at like 5 or 6, so like it's still like sun's coming down, but it's still like relatively humid and hot. But at least in the morning, I don't really feel it as much. But also the temperature's coming down overall right now, so I'm hoping like in the fall, at least until it gets cold, I can like keep it up.
How do you make running interesting for yourself?
I don't. I mean, like I'm not even a long distance runner. I think it's just like I like because I always like run around like 1.5 miles. I'm trying to ramp it up, but like every single time I just like get kind of bored or I get tired around 1.5 miles. And I'm like, all right, I don't want to keep going. And like I usually run pretty fast, so it's like not. So I think like if I wanted to, maybe I could like continue like going longer and just run a bit slower, but it's just quite boring in my opinion.
You should put on one of your podcasts and run until it stops.
That's pretty long, man.
That's not
We gotta record a shot. We gotta record a short episode for that. Yeah. So that's like sometimes my mornings. But if not, then I'm just like in my bed, just like watching YouTube for a while, and then get some breakfast, come back upstairs, and then have lunch, go play some FIFA or COD, watch soccer, watch basketball now, a lot of basketball. Ask the boys to play COD because I got nothing else to do. Eat dinner. Either watch basketball or play more COD.
Yo, our lives are very monotonous.
And then go to sleep.
Dude, I
Yeah.
actually can't believe there's people like you that willingly wake up that early.
I don't willingly, but
I usually
never,
wake up
like,
that early.
I don't like ever like sleep that long. I feel more tired when I do. Like I never really. I mean, like I don't set alarms. I just naturally wake up like when I do.
You are a psycho.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, I have this weird thing. Christian knows. Actually, I mean, I guess all of you guys know, but Christian knows the best. Where, like, if I drink, the next morning I'll wake up at 9 a.m. sharp for some reason.
Doesn't
So
make no
it's
sense.
literally the most aggravating thing ever because I just want to go back to sleep, but I can't.
Only happens to me when I drink tequila, and then I'm up fucking bright and early, and it's awful because I usually
So
don't feel
basically,
well.
drinking is like your alarm. That's kind of high. Well, if you get hammered, can you get up earlier, like 8, 7? It's like every.
I don't think we want to know the answers to these questions, dog.
I mean, that happens to me too, but it's just because I'm really thirsty and I just chug a bottle of water and go back to sleep.
Alright, you sleep like a rock though, bro.
Yeah.
You literally make all of the effort in the world to make your room as dark as possible so that no light comes in.
Yes.
It's like a cave. Nah, bro. I don't think that theory holds up, Haran, because you remember when we were all supposed to go on that hike when we were all together for the last time in Blacksburg? Everybody just got so fucking drunk. We were supposed to get up at like
not me
6.
personally. I'm playing Turn.
No, but I think as a general rule no.
Oh, for sure, no. I mean, I
Because-
definitely sleep longer. I think if I'm like hungover or drunk.
Do you guys take melatonin? Or have you?
Fuck no.
No.
I'm thinking about trying it because my sleep has not been good recently. But I also don't know how it works. Like, if I take a tablet, will I sleep too long and miss my alarm? Like, or
I don't
is it
know.
still like
I heard.
okay?
I think you
I
drink
heard
it with
that-
alcohol, so you still wake up early.
No. Trying to kill my man's out here. But no, so it's like a supplement, I think, and then
Mhm.
because you have melatonin in your body anyway, I believe. I think it's just like a huge additive or whatever. But I heard that there's potential for it to like make you super groggy and like not like lazy, but like
Yeah, no, I feel you.
lethargic, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
Turn,
So-
what do you do before you go to sleep? Like, how do
Oh,
you
I
go
do
to sleep?
I literally do the worst shit, bro. I literally just I'm on phone until I fall asleep, basically. Yeah. I tried fixing it a lot of times, but like, I can't.
Oh.
Like, okay,
Indeed.
like, so there was times where because obviously like everyone's heard of those studies where you shouldn't be looking at your phone when you go to sleep, right? Like it shouldn't be on because the light fucks with your brain and makes it think that it's daytime. So there was like a few days where I tried putting my phone like on the other side of the room where like I couldn't get up and get it or anything like that. But what happens is like when I have my phone, and I'm looking at it, I can fall asleep. Like I can make myself fall asleep pretty easily by like either watching something boring or just doing like just scrolling through Instagram or whatever. Right? I'll just fall asleep. But when I'm what do you call it? When I'm not on my phone and I'm just lying there in bed,
Yeah.
my brain kind of like wanders and I won't fall asleep until I'm like dead ass tired. You know?
Why don't you try reading or something?
Reading?
Yeah.
How am I
Or,
supposed to
what
see in the dark?
Huh? Don't you
How
have
much-
you can have like a bed lamp thing? No?
Wait, that's what I also don't understand actually. How does a what do you call it? A nightlight not like provide the same effect as a phone screen?
Because you're not staring at the lamp, right?
Okay.
Dude,
But I don't
this
even
is
read.
inconclusive.
I don't even read though. But what I do is I listen to a podcast and put a sleep timer on for 15 minutes, so it just stops after 15 minutes on its own, so I don't have to look at my phone, and makes it pretty easy to.
Damn, you can fall asleep in 15 minutes?
No. I mean, I wait for it to go off, and then I usually fall asleep like 5-10 minutes after that. Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like a lot of sleep stuff comes with practice.
Oh, I'm
Yeah.
really good at it.
I mean, it's been
Your
practicing.
practice makes you perfect, right? You've been practicing every goddamn day of your life.
But if I was in Turin's position
Talking
today
about
and
practice?
one of you had to call me to come on this, yeah, it wouldn't happen, bro. For sure.
Honestly, you wouldn't have been there in the first place. You're too practical.
Yeah, put an alarm for 11:30.
Smart.
Hold on, what time did you get up?
I got up at
I got up at 5:30 to run.
no. I got up
Probably would have been at 5:30.
9. I got up at 9:45, 9:50.
Fuck, man, I was hoping I would be the first one.
I wish I got more sleep though. I only got like 7, less than 7.
I'll link you to that video, bro, with the submarine.
It'll knock you right out.
I don't think it was a bad video. It's just like I couldn't be bothered. This man's literally just got in the missile tube, crawled to the end, signed his name, and came back, and that was the whole video. I was like, all right, I mean, yeah, that's cool. And then he started explaining the physics of how it works underwater, and I was just like, I can't be bothered.
Christian, when did you wake up?
Woke up at 10:30, dude, which is a lot because I usually don't even get out of bed till like 1. So this is a
Respect.
big jump.
Would you
But,
make a smoothie or something?
Fuck no, I'm drinking coffee and it's doing fuck all. Honestly, I'm still yawning. So I think, and it's about 1 o'clock now. So this is my wake up hour.
Would you say you're addicted to coffee?
No.
Like you can go
That's
days
when
without
addict would
having
say.
it?
Yeah. So I mean, I used to do that when I came home for breaks or whatever. It's just because I wasn't as comfortable, I guess, making coffee or I don't know what the fuck it was, but when I first got to college and I wouldn't drink coffee every day, I would get headaches, which is like the sign of like caffeine withdrawal or whatever. But
Mhm.
now, if I don't have coffee for a couple of days or whatever, it's not that big a deal. I think I just drink it because I like the taste of it and not as much the caffeine. I mean, the caffeine helps, but I usually drink iced coffee anyway, which I think making it cold reduces the amount of caffeine you get out of it. So it's not like I'm relying on it as much anymore. But in high school, I definitely think I was more reliant, especially because I was getting up earlier every day. And I wasn't one of those fuckers who would drink like 4 or 5 cups of coffee a day. I mean, I drink 1 cup of coffee a day usually, and that's straight.
Mm.
Which, I mean, I'm also a big person, so I guess drinking more coffee would help. But, I mean, shit, it's not worth it. The addiction.
Yeah, when I was younger, I think I tried some of my parents' coffee, and I didn't like it. I think it was a little bit too bitter for me back then. And then that's why I never really drank coffee or had the urge to. The only thing I get as a kid, or not even a kid, maybe in middle school or high school, from Starbucks was a vanilla bean frappuccino.
Yeah.
That shit was so good.
I was always
But
told to get that.
But yeah, after that, I didn't really have the urge to drink coffee, so I'm glad I never got addicted to it. I know some people cannot go a day, even if they're not doing anything, they can't go a day without it, which is kind of crazy.
Yeah, I also was brought up on Dunkin' Donuts coffee, which is not a shit coffee, but it's really weak and it ain't got a lot of caffeine in it, compared to Starbucks, which is a lot more caffeine rich, which is probably why it's more expensive, other than the fact that they're just rich fucks. But yeah, New England Dunkin' Donuts reigns supreme.
A problem I do have is after I eat lunch, especially being at home, I feel like it's heightened. After eating lunch and I just sit there in my chair, I have kind of a food coma and I want to go straight to sleep, and I get nothing done for 30-45 minutes at least. So I was I could use a coffee right now, honestly, or just a pick me up, but I don't want to drink coffee. And then I guess I could drink tea, but tea's kind of boring to me. Taste of coffee is so much better than taste of tea.
Yeah, I agree. Unless you get a fruity tea.
Yeah, but I feel that tea's it's not as actually caffeinated. Yeah.
I really only drink tea when I have a cold or whatever.
Yeah, same.
With honey or something. But I used to put a lot of sugar in my coffee, and I stopped that, and I just put a mix of cream and flavored cream, and I don't know how the fuck people drink black coffee. I drank black coffee while I was in Spain, and maybe that put me off coffee a little bit because that shit was so fucking strong, bro. Europeans and South Americans, they do coffee fucking y'all can have that shit, bro. Ain't no way I'm drinking black coffee. Get your shit out of here. Anyway, that's enough about us bitching and moaning about our wonderful lives, we're all very grateful. But you know who else is grateful? Adam Silver.
That was so shit.
That
was so ass.
I didn't even know who the fucker was. That was trash.
Adam Silver is the alien looking motherfucker who runs the NBA. He's the commissioner. He made a pretty successful bubble in Orlando where they got no COVID positive results in. They're going on over a month now, with over 500 tests per day, I think. So they're doing a pretty good job. Yeah, because they test every player, staff member, all that shit every day, I think. So they're doing a real good job, even with all the weird shit that's been going on. Shout out
even
Lou
with
Will.
Lou.
Lemon Pepper Lou.
Wing Williams.
But yeah, Haran, Harsha, and I have been trying to get this off our chest for a while. It is the 23rd today. First game of the day just started. We'll do a little NBA sports talk real quick for probably a while, honestly. So all right, we're just gonna pause it here. We'll take a break and we'll get these fuckers out of the way when we come back. And we're gonna bring back. So right now, Boston's up 3-0, Toronto's up 3-0, the Heat are up 3-0. Yeah, Turn, you can just chill out. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, I'm about to get on my phone.
Milwaukee's up 2-1. Lakers up 2-1. Clippers up 2-1.
The Rockets
Thunder,
are up 2-1.
Rockets are up 2-1. And
Rockets.
The Jazz are up 2-1.
And the Jazz are up 2-1. All right. So today's games, the Celtics play the fucking Sixers right now. I think Celtics, my team, gonna win, but if they lose, they'll probably just win Game 5. I'm not really bothered that much about it. That series pretty much over. Toronto series pretty much over. I think the Pacers can actually grab 2 games, but I think that series is pretty much over. Obviously Milwaukee's gonna fucking destroy the Magic. So the East, I mean, next round is pretty much all set. Okay, we're really gonna talk about the West. Harsha.
Okay, one point I wanted to make though about the East.
Oh God.
The Pacers. If the Pacers had Bogdanovich, do you think it would be a closer series? And
yeah, but
if
Bogdanovich, you mean
Sabonis?
You mean Sabonis?
Bogdanovich not on the
Oh, Bogdanovich on the Jazz. Yeah, my bad. Sabonis.
It would be closer, but I don't know. I think if Oladipo was healthier, if he had more run, because he came off.
You'll still take the Heat
in 6.
Probably 7, I'd say. I don't trust the Heat that much.
Sabonis is All-Star, right?
Yeah.
I don't trust the Heat that much. They don't scare me. I think Toronto scares me the most.
Me too.
Toronto got that bench power. It's scary.
Absolutely, no, they're deep. That's our problem. Is we're not deep enough, especially now that Gordon's gone.
The Bucks supposed to be deep, but I don't really see it.
Fuck no.
They say it a lot. They be saying that a lot. They're like, "Oh, Bucks are deep," and I'm like,
Nah, bro. Bucks will get through the Heat in 6. Bucks in 6. You know, shout out the legend.
It's really just who can stop Giannis. And last year, Kawhi could stop Giannis, and that's kind of why.
No, here's the thing though. Our game plan. I mean, obviously it didn't work last year, but last year's just a shit show, no matter what. But our plan is to let Giannis do whatever the fuck he's gonna do. This is what we're doing to Joel right now. You know, you let the superstar do what they're gonna do, and you contain all the other players. Our problem is that Chris Middleton turns into a fucking Jesus piece every time he plays against us.
No, but my thing is Giannis elevates his players more than Joel Embiid does. Not like saying because they're just different players.
Okay, I would also like to point out I watched a couple of the Bucks games in the bubble. I did not realize how many fucking superstar calls Giannis gets, and that pisses me off so much. When you are already physically dominant, now it's different from Harden. Harden's crafty and does weird shit. Giannis literally steamboats into people and also gets the foul call. Pisses me off. Anyway, I think East for this round is set. West, I mean, I think the favorites are going to win other than the Nuggets every series. If the Nuggets pull back, I think they have a chance.
I think Nuggets going to pull back.
Yeah, I don't know how much I trust a second-year player or third-year, whatever year Donovan's in. I like Donovan, but he went really off in game 1 and they lost. And he's been playing like pretty good, but
I think he realized that he has to be more of like a facilitator than just getting all the points, and that's like kind of what set them up well for game 2 and game 3.
When your center provides no offensive threat whatsoever.
But Gobert getting buckets, so I'm saying like he's been. I mean, I feel like he's been outplaying Jokic in the series. I mean, Jokic is gonna get his shots and he's gonna make some of those jumpers, but like all in all, like I mean, Gobert is of course dominating him on the defensive side for sure.
Yeah.
Like, and honestly, Gobert is doing enough on the offensive side for me to say that I feel like he's outplaying Jokic, to their respective ceilings, I guess.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. I think the Jazz will win. I mean, I think whoever wins the next game will win that series. Pretty much.
Today's game.
Yeah. Whoever wins today win that series. So we'll see. This honestly, everything we say could have like aged like milk by the time we get to when this episode's actually released. So who the fuck knows? But
dude, I could also see a 3-1 comeback in the bubble because there's no home court advantage. So like really,
I mean, that's true, but it's still tough to beat a team 3 times in a row. Like if you're like, especially in that series, like they're close anyway.
I mean, to be fair, there's been blowouts from the Nuggets side, so like morale wise, they're pretty low.
Yeah, man. I mean, I personally think, I know Harsha is gonna hate me, but I personally think the Blazers are gonna get another game or 2. Personally,
I think the Blazers are gonna win tomorrow, and that's it though.
I would like to say that I think LeBron has had absolute stinker, except for game 1. And maybe last night. Last night he played all right. But my dude, all right, I want to talk about his free throws. My man's never been a great free throw shooter, but he's shooting under 71%. Or he shot like 6 of 13 from the line or some shit last night. And what did he shoot from the line this year?
It's like under
Shit,
70.
like 60 something.
It's like 69, yeah.
Nice.
And in the fourth quarter, he's like 66.
Damn, so he's choking, but
Yeah, like that's gonna happen. But what shouldn't happen is Anthony Davis missing 4 or 5 free throws as well, because he's like their best free throw shooter on the team.
he only shot 81% though.
That's how
I swear
bad the
KCP.
Lakers are at
Yeah, he
shooting
was
free
hitting all those
throws.
elbow shots in the fourth quarter last night, though. So
Yeah, but like
Okay,
free
yeah.
throw wise, and also like you can say that LeBron had a stinker in game 2, but it's because he didn't need to do anything. And they won by like
Yes.
20 or 30, so it doesn't really
But-
matter.
All right, so this is something I was talking to you about before we got on this. Their effort is very on and off. They talked about it on the game last night, but I have never seen like such a good team literally just stop playing for like 45 seconds. They turned the ball or they missed a shot or something, and 3 of the Lakers just stood on the other side of the court while the other 2 just got back on defense. And granted, the 2 that got back did a good job closing out and like trapping and everything, but the other 3, which were LeBron, AD, and like I don't know, KCP or Kuzma or some shit, they just didn't get back on defense, which was just like
that's just a
Why?
trend in the NBA these days. So
no. At least they like pretend to like jog back to half court or some shit. These dudes literally just stood on the baseline on the other side of the court.
It happens.
that's
with
frustrating.
It happens with LeBron-led teams. It's happened in Cleveland before too.
Bro, it looks like
but-
us at war on fucking game 6 in a row, bro.
Yeah. But
Dude,
I mean, they play down to the level of their competition. I feel like you could see that in the bubble. They didn't really care before the playoffs started, and when it did, like they played okay in game 1, and then they just figured out like what they need to do to get the wins. So I'm not too worried.
I don't know about that. I feel like LeBron-led teams like in Cleveland, like they used to like dispatch teams. I mean, East was definitely weaker than this Portland team they're facing right now, but they dispatch teams pretty quickly, bro.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, it's still possible for the Lakers to win in 5.
other than Indiana, bro.
Yeah,
Indiana,
The
like
Indiana
the
series
second
in the
time.
first round.
yeah.
Yeah.
But that was a shit team.
You know, LeBron toe though.
Yeah, I don't know. I think the Lakers will get out of this round, but who would they
Rockets.
play?
The Rockets are the.
See, I
think
think
the Thunder.
that's-
I think the Thunder are gonna come back.
No,
I think the
they
Rockets
don't-
gonna win in 6.
I think they'll win the next game.
I think Steve Adams might be out. I think
He's ass, bro. No, Steven Adams is not ass, but this matchup is not working for him. I don't know if you guys have been watching the games, but like
Yeah.
this small ball. I mean, the Rockets small ball is like Steven Adams looks so lost.
Yeah.
And like
well,
he came,
okay.
like he's just been like boxed out every single time, and like he just offensive fouling on the rebound every single time, and it's just not working against PJ Tucker.
That's because, bro, they're calling over the backs on him when
I know.
he's
I'm
taller.
not saying his fault.
He's
I'm not
just
saying his
taller.
fault. I know. I'm not saying his fault, but it's just not working this series. I feel like they would do a lot better by just.
Bro, the Pocket Rockets are pissing me off, bro.
But I mean, they could just play to it. They don't need to like have a big man to like for their game to work. Because like yesterday, their game plan worked because their 3 guards popped off. Shorter, Gilgeous Alexander, and Chris Paul had good games. Well, Shorter and Gilgeous Alexander had better games than Chris Paul.
Yeah, but if they're down in the 4th seed, they can't play that lineup because on defense they can't do anything
Yeah.
with those 3 people.
Like, Chris Paul is an
Yeah.
average defender nowadays. Shy, he runs around. Like, he's got a lot of effort. Shorter, he's just fucking annoying. Like,
Yeah, but that's why Luke Dort, bro. 4-guard lineup.
Okay, yeah.
Dallas,
Yeah,
bro,
so, but
Gallinari at center.
No, but when they're down in the 4th, they need offense too. So they don't want to play Dort. They're playing basically 4-on-5.
But I just feel like I feel like Steven Adams has been a non-factor. So it doesn't even matter if you have him on defense. Like I mean, like I'm sure his presence is there, but
I don't
feel-
understand why they don't, like, get him in the post and get fronted on and then just lob the ball over.
Dude,
It makes
yeah,
no
so
fucking sense.
Yesterday, I think there was like one point like in like the 4th. I think it was like 2 or 3 minutes left, and Steven Adams literally had PJ Tucker in the post, and I'm like, oh yeah, give it to him. And he gets the ball, and the first thing he does is take a dribble and then pass it back out. And then like I'm like, what the hell are they doing? And then like Dorsberg like picks up on it too. He's like, what the fuck? Like, why is he not like attacking me in the post? It's just dumb.
I know Steven Adams is not a post presence by any means.
Yeah, but
But
he can
he's
get your
like
bucket
7
out
feet
there.
tall.
Yeah, I know. He could literally just turn around and take a shot. I don't know.
I mean, PJ Tucker's a good post defender, especially for his size. So I'm not gonna, you know,
Yeah, but I'm thinking he was already
Shit
in a
on
good
him,
position
but-
too. It was just frustrating to watch.
it just make no fucking sense. But anyway, so I think Houston's gonna come out of the series and could definitely take the Lakers to 7. I think.
If Westbrook comes back or without him. Or
I think
when-
Westbrook's gonna come back.
Well, I think Westbrook will come back, but even without him, I could see them still taking it to at least 6 because just the way the Rockets play is like the antithesis of what the Lakers like, how the Lakers want to run. Like Lakers probably want to play a little slower, a little more maniacal, and the Rockets are literally just like midgets running up and down the court all the time, shooting threes. Like they're so fast and so small that like
They shoot way too many threes, man.
bro,
It's
they
ridiculous.
probably shoot like what 60-something% of their shots
Yeah.
are threes.
Yeah, no, for sure.
Oh, beautiful offense.
Honestly, if Anthony Davis takes his time in the post, he can go off. And like, I
He'll
think
just turn to Steven Adams.
No, I doubt it. No, no way. But he's been settling a lot. But like, if he plays smart, he can get like a lot of like just buckets in the paint.
Yeah, who's the tallest player on the Rockets? Jeff Green.
Tyson Chandler's on the bench all the time.
Nah, he doesn't count, bro. He is. Fuck no.
Yeah, Jeff Green basically. Covington's
Probably.
pretty tall too.
Tucker.
That's true, I guess. But
He got height. I mean, he got range. Like, he'll be a good matchup.
I think Clippers will win their series against the Mavericks, especially if Luka's hurt.
Mavericks
Kawhi
got
played-
robbed in game 1.
They did, but Kawhi's playing insane, bro.
Yeah,
Yeah,
quiet.
I don't- I don't
pandemic
know.
P sucks.
Yeah, play awful P.
It's funny because like everyone's coming to his defense. Like Kawhi, like after the game.
Bro,
got really
like,
after the
actually,
game.
though-
Well, you had to. Right?
I know, but like I feel like does those narratives really happen? That like when I don't know if like Kevin Love had a
Yes.
bad game, it's like LeBron come to his defense after the
Okay,
No,
but
LeBron
the
won't
difference-
though. He tweet at him.
No, but the thing is Paul George has said he's talked a lot about being proven in the playoffs just because of that one series where they took Miami to 7.
I mean,
So
like
long
not
ago.
just that one series, but I feel like that like
Okay, they
Before
had like
Those
2 or
two
3
playoff
series, but
runs.
yeah, super
yeah. And then he was legit an MVP candidate with the Thunder,
Yeah.
and then they ate
Wait,
shit
we
without
was?
Westbrook. Oh yeah, bro. He was like 4th
I
in
don't know
MVP voting.
Yeah, before he got hurt, he was like 3rd.
Yeah, he was like 4th
Oh.
MVP.
shit.
But what I don't like is like when they were going back and forth with the Blazers on like social media after that bubble game, and Paul George was like, "Yeah, my shoulders were fucked last series, like when you beat us and all that." And then after game 2 or something, like in his interview, he just had a big ice pack on his
If I
shoulder.
got his shoulder, yeah.
It's like what
He did
LeBron
put
did
the
that
covers
with
in.
one finals, but I just don't like.
I mean, I
when people do
respect
that.
Paul George because like coming back from the injuries he suffered in the Olympics.
Yeah.
Yeah, but when you say you're fine, don't like you
Yeah,
just
own
you
it.
didn't
Like,
put it
you
on in
can't-
game 1. You just did it in game 2.
Yeah, that's fair.
I think Paul George will bounce back, and the fact that he's still playing good defense, and he's still shooting like ass, and they're still winning, says a lot about the Clippers.
But also the Mavericks defense.
Yeah, we don't gotta talk about that.
I think Seth Curry and Paul George have beef.
Okay, so it would be yeah we did. So it would be Lakers, Rockets. I say Lakers in 7.
Rockets in 7.
Okay.
Haran is a Rockets fan. For those who don't know,
Haran's a fan of like a
And a
third
Bucks
of
fan.
the NBA.
and a Bucks fan.
I like Giannis, but I mean, I'm not a fan.
God damn it, man.
Why do you-
Lakers in 6.
Is it okay to be like Giannis and Harden even though they beef? Is that allowed?
No,
No.
that's actually like very whatever. Okay, and then it would be Toronto, Boston, and Milwaukee Heat. I'd say
Milwaukee
Bucks in 6. Bucks
Yeah,
in 6.
Milwaukee in 6.
Bucks in 7. But I think the Heat
Seven?
could win.
Really?
Yeah.
Who the? I mean, I
Because
guess
of their
you could put Bam
shooters.
on, to be honest.
Did the white
Okay.
boys gotta pop off, bro?
You mean the
Duncan,
fucking like 2/3 of their
Duncan
team?
Robinson, Tyler Hero, Kelly Olynyk. I'm talking about you three. Y'all gotta pop off. Yo, Bucks, the Heat gonna have a chance.
What about Leonard and Dragic and the other white boys?
Yeah, but we're talking about the
Hey,
shooters.
Leonard doesn't play, bro.
Yeah.
Dragic more of a playmaker too. But he
Oh,
can
anyway.
shoot though. He can
Yeah.
shoot.
I think Bucks in 6, and I think, bro, it's a 7-game series, bro. I really don't.
I
know.
think Raptors in 7.
Raptors in 7.
I say Celtics in
Actually, no.
7.
Raptors in 6.
Wow.
Damn, dude.
I like how they play, man.
Yeah, they're really good. But
I mean,
so
they
is
have almost
Boston.
lost 2 games
Hey,
to the Nets.
if
so-
Spicy P puts
Yeah.
more performance like he did like in Game 3, I think
Oh, that would
Raptors
happen.
will be fine. Okay.
I think if Tatum is consistent and Brown is consistent, then I think we could beat them in 5. But I don't think that's
No.
gonna happen.
No way. Not without Hayward. Like, and the Celtics rotation is not that good after the starting lineup.
Oh no, we have no.
Semi-
depth.
They semi
Yo, what do you
Ojale.
mean, Wanamaker,
Please.
bro? Come on, relax.
Okay, but Wanamaker would be the best guard on Philly.
Yeah.
Put him in
Yeah.
right
Right now.
Shake, bro. Shake's nice.
Nah, have you seen how he's been playing?
The Sixers could use TJ McConnell.
Sixers
Yeah,
could
Paul's
use
alright.
fucking you and I, bro. Anyway,
I wish the Sixers had Simmons, man. I feel bad.
that's a
Would have been
whole
fun to
different
watch.
team.
Clippers in 6 against Utah or Denver.
Clippers in 4.
I say 5. Clippers in 5. Actually, no. If they play the Jazz, Clippers
Wait,
in
no,
5. If they play the Nuggets,
No,
Clippers in 6.
If Clippers play the Jazz, then Jingles is gonna absolutely destroy playoff P. So I'm gonna say Jazz in 4.
Nah, dude, he's already getting destroyed. So what's the difference? Nah. So and then we'll just say, for the sake of argument, Bucks, Raptors, and then the LA teams. I say Clippers in 6, and then Bucks in. Actually, no. I say Raptors in 7.
Lakers in 7 and Raptors in 7.
Lakers, yeah, I would say the same thing as Harsha.
And then
Actually,
okay, so-
wait, what did you say? You said Raptors?
No, he said.
Oh no, sorry,
oh,
they're Bucks,
oh.
Bucks and 7, Bucks and 7.
okay,
This year's
Alright,
no
so
Kawhi, bro. They ain't
who's
going
winning?
finals.
what do you guys have?
I think Clippers would beat the Raptors in like 5. Honestly, if they've played the Bucks, I think it would be a longer series. I just think the matchups aren't there for them.
Lakers in 7 over Toronto.
Bucks and 6 over Lakers.
All right, so we know that Haran sees fucking no
But
bias
I mean, in
in
my
himself
in my
whatsoever.
playoff scenario, it would have been Bucks versus the Rockets in the finals. What are you gonna do?
Dude, Giannis would win
and
in
then
4.
and then it would be a tie, and both teams win.
True. What do you think?
Clippers in 44.
Over
Alright.
I
who?
don't know. Yeah, I felt like I was listening to a podcast, bro. I've been on my phone.
Hey, wonderful.
Jordan,
That's our.
You should watch the next round of the playoffs.
Yeah, dude, I'm gonna be on FanDuel and everything, dude.
Dude, it doesn't matter if you're on FanDuel or not.
Wait,
Why
we got
not?
to- we got
I'm
set
trying to
you
win
up,
some
we did,
money.
but
Yeah, bro.
that's cool.
The reason we're recording early today is because the UEFA Champions League final is today, and Haran and I are gonna watch it 3. And this fucker wanted to watch the pregame show for some reason, but whatever. That's
The
not the point
pregame
here.
show? Why?
Yeah.
You got
Who's
Hawks
in the
that pregame
pregame
coverage,
show?
bro? Well, you won't know any of them, but it's just pundits, like British pundits. That, like, former
He just
top
wants
pundits.
to fucking pretend he's British, bro. Honestly, like this fucker.
No, I'm just saying, like CBS coverage has been good. So like I thought.
Okay,
that's how I
but
wanna
why would you
appreciate it.
want to watch it for an
Bro,
hour and a
I'm-
half? Then when you're
I'm
gonna
on
watch a
free
soccer
trial,
game
man. I wanna
after.
use all the content I can. And you know what I'm watching
Poser.
after this final? I'm gonna watch the women's Champions League matches.
All right, you're acting out of pocket, my dude. But nah, so we'll do a quick little, I don't know, prediction. I think Bayern will win 3-1.
Me too.
I think PSG. Nah, yeah, I think Bayern will win 2-1 in extra time. We'll go 1-1 going in extra
Okay.
time. But
I think Louis will score.
score both.
No.
I think he has to score both to tie Ronaldo's record, just like 17 goals or something.
Yeah, but if he scores, he'll score in every single game, which I don't think has been done before.
Yeah, that's crazy, man.
So that wraps up our interesting sports discussion. Now,
Sometimes.
um,
Oh, and more sports news. I just saw Earl Thomas got released by the Ravens.
yeah, shout out my dude Chuck Clark, who got in a fight with him. VT alum, baby. Yeah, I don't understand that man's. Earl
So what, they
Thomas.
paid like $23 million for 1 year.
22.
Respect. Good.
Yeah, that's Dumbo.
22 million to get stiff armed by Derrick Henry in the first round or second round. Yikes.
And then to be yelled at by a backup safety and leave. All right, Tarun, it's your turn to go on a rant. We've talked long enough.
Oh boy, do I have something, dude. So I finished
Oh,
Korra, rewatching Korra since like basically the time it came out. Like I skipped some episodes here and there though, but basically, I remember it. It's as exactly as mediocre as I remember it being. Honestly, a lot of the stuff in the show. Wait, has everyone here seen it or not?
No, I'm watching it right now. But
Okay, what part are you in, Harsha?
just like the beginning, you know.
Okay. Okay, then in that case, I won't say anything specifically, but a lot of stuff in that show is just not explained whatsoever. And then I feel like a lot of the times where, like, okay, in Avatar, like the first one with Aang, whenever he was in like some bad situation, like he would get help from his friends, but at the end of the day, like he would step up himself and like do it his way, or like he would learn or he would grow in some type of way or whatever. I felt like in Korra, every single time, her friends kind of just like solve the problem for her, and then she's just like there. I don't know. So that kind of just pisses me off. Korra in general is kind of lame, honestly. I like all the characters, except for Mako. Mako's a fuckboy. Yeah, I don't know. It's just not a great show. I wish it was, but it's not.
I think they did a good job creatively. Well, I can't speak English.
Creatively?
Wise.
Creatively.
They did a good job creating the whole world, like the Republic City and like all of that. And I think the premise behind it was like interesting, but like I agree with Drew, and I just feel like the execution was subpar. But there was some good characters. I like I said before, like, yeah, I really like the villains. Like I said before on the podcast on.
Haran's audio is fucking up, so I'll just say what he was saying for him. Haran's saying that the villains in Korra are much better than in the original Avatar, which I agree. I think the villains. So basically in Korra, for people that don't know, in Avatar the whole premise was like him defeating the Fire Lord, and then he had like mini bosses on the way, but the Fire Lord was like the main guy. Huh?
It's kind of like Mario.
Yeah, I guess so.
Mario.
Yeah, like the Fire Lord's like Bowser. Okay.
Yeah.
But in Korra, every season there's a new villain to the effect of like the Fire Lord. So what's good about that is like you get like a lot more different like storylines, like different paths, I guess. But I don't think the characters grew or changed in the way that they did in Avatar, like at all. Like I would say there's very, very little like growth in any of the characters, which I didn't like personally. And I think Avatar, like the Last Airbender, was much more lighthearted. I definitely laughed a lot more in that one compared to Korra.
What do you mean? But Bolin's so funny.
I mean, Bolin's actually. I mean, yeah, he's chill, but like, he's not like Sokka level, bro.
Yeah, for sure.
Harsha, do you think you're wasting your time now watching the show?
Nah, I'm still watching, because
Your brother's making
I
you
don't know.
watch
I
it?
feel like I want to finish it.
You'll say that
Oh, yeah.
now, and you'll get to season 2.
Amanda sent me a post on Instagram today that was like, for each zodiac sign, like what avatar character are you?
I've taken that too many times.
No, it's not a quiz. It's just like a post. It just
I've taken that
It
too
just
many
tells
times.
okay. So what are your guys' zodiac signs?
I have no
Virgo.
idea.
Virgo is Katara.
What?
You wanna know why?
Why?
Okay, so the stuff it says is she keeps Sokka and Aang on track when they lose focus. She stands up to people who hurt her inner circle. She is probably better than you. She is the mom friend. She works insanely hard to master water bending, and she gets annoyed when other people complain, but she complains all the time.
Oh, okay, that makes sense.
Okay, Christian?
I think mine's a Taurus. I don't know.
Yeah,
I think
let me
so.
pull it up.
Yeah, I think you're
If it wasn't, yeah, I agree. If it wasn't for the last line, that would be so inaccurate.
Taurus. Taurus is Iroh.
Oh, what's hype?
Okay.
I like Iroh.
So can be way more intimidating than you'd think.
No.
He just wants his damn jasmine tea.
Facts.
Oh,
the coffee.
He gives-
That's
Yeah.
the Henny tea. The Henny tea.
Yeah.
The Henny tea.
He gives the best advice ever. He has an extremely large heart. He is chill until he needs to pop off. I like that one.
What?
And then
These
he
shits are
keeps
so
Zuko-
fucking vague, dude. Oh god.
And then he keeps Zuko grounded when he starts acting crazy.
So then
Honestly, it's not that bad.
it's not.
Like,
Yeah,
Okay.
it's not far off.
Haran?
Yeah, but
I'm Aries.
Aries is tough.
Yo, that's actually so accurate, bro. Haran is
Okay.
tough.
Okay,
give me
Haran
the
has
explanation.
Haran has zero problems with confrontation. It doesn't know
that's
how to
not true.
hide
That's not it.
his emotions.
That's not.
it.
Okay. Hates losing, but pretty much always wins anyway.
Yeah.
Facts.
Okay.
Hates
Bitch.
being hates being babied by his parents, so he lives a secret life away from them.
Oh, I don't know about that. but I
That's
mean,
definitely true.
halfway.
Overly confident, wants to
Yup.
call the shots.
That,
No.
yeah.
Nah, nah.
Basically, the
Hey.
losing part is very accurate. But
I just
Wait,
wanted
mine-
to say you're stubborn.
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
I'm blind too.
So my zodiac sign is Leo. They give me Ty Lee.
Because you're a fucking snack. That's why. Let's go.
Worked in a circus just to differentiate herself from her 6 identical sisters.
Dude, it's like how you can do the flexible stuff with your. Oh, you couldn't.
I
You
can't.
be able to.
R.I.P.
You want to explain that? You want to explain that real quick? Just very quickly.
Yeah. My shoulders are a little weird, so I can bend them. I used to be able to bend them in.
You're the shoulder bender.
In like weird
The
ways.
fucking freak.
Shoulder
But-
bend.
But I used to have. I mean, a couple years ago, I had like major problems with it, so I had to stop doing that.
And the worst part was like we would always be like, "Oh, yo, Harsh, can you do that crazy shit you do?" So we definitely just made it worse. We made him do more than we should have. And
Yeah, we were enablers.
Dude, it was
Yeah.
actually worse though. Like he had to go to the hospital like a
and-
few
yeah.
times. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Yes. It's okay. We're better now,
Yeah, we don't ask him to do it. Anymore.
okay, Post Malone.
but we still want him to.
Tylee. Oh yeah. So she wants to be friends with everyone. She's super kind and outgoing.
That's not it.
She's the center. She's the center of attention always.
No.
If you underestimate her, you'll be sorry. And she fights
Facts.
for fun more than she fights out of anger.
Wait, what was the last thing?
She fights for fun more than she fights out of anger.
Facts. That's also facts.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Honestly, like it's just not. It's not that far off. There's like there's a
Bro,
couple of.
But the
there's
thing
one
is,
or two
like,
lines from each.
like
It's-
every post
Every
like that is
person
gonna
has
have
that.
yeah, everyone's gonna have like
Yeah.
1 or 2 lines that are like somewhat accurate.
I can't relate to Iroh. I think.
I bet you could. If they wrote it differently, I'm sure they would find something just to put in there that is relatable.
No,
It's
the
same
Iroh
thing with all
thing,
the horoscope shit, bro.
the Iroh thing, the big heart definitely is you, dude.
We should probably end this podcast right now.
There's a lot of tension in the air, if you know what I mean.
I was being so unbelievably sarcastic. If you guys couldn't pick up on that, Ron's a dick.
Okay.
Yeah, so I went to the Capricorn, so she was Zuko.
Just trying to find her honor.
I guess.
So Tarun, your birthday is coming up this week. What the fuck are you doing, bitch?
Why'd you ask him?
I really don't know actually. On Wednesday we're going to the winery. I guess that's more Harsh's birthday, but it's also closer to my birthday, so I'll just
We round up.
round up.
So you're
and-
kind of jealous right now, or
Huh?
you kind of jealous about it, or
What do you mean? What do you mean I'm jealous? Are you talking
I
me?
get it. It's a harsher celebration, but it's close to your birthday.
I'm not jealous. I was just using it as a excuse,
He's venting. It's
something
okay.
to celebrate. I don't know. Fuck, I don't know what I'm saying. I'm just going, bro. I'll be there.
Yeah, fuck your birthday, Harsha.
Thanks.
What the fuck has this podcast descended into?
Yeah. Oh my god.
this
True AIDS.
so whack. Yeah, man. I don't
So
know
what are you
what
doing
the
for your?
fucking
Yeah,
nothing.
what-
Okay, fuck. God.
What do you want to do for your birthday? If Rona wasn't around, what would you want to do for your birthday?
I wish we could go downtown together.
Like,
Last dude,
like,
tech?
downtown.
huh?
Blacksburg or DC?
Anywhere,
Really?
anywhere.
I
Like
really
just
hope you
go
do
go
Blacksburg
out.
downtown.
You scared the shit out of me, bro. You trying to go Sharkies for your 22nd birthday?
No, dude. Like my 21st birthday, I had such a good time, dude. That was such a good
Yeah,
birthday.
yeah, no. 21st birthday was hype, but doing that after?
I just want. I wish we could, dude. If we could go, like downtown to bars or somewhere in a foreign country, that'd be fucking crazy, dude. That'd be so lit.
It is different. One day.
Turn, why are you doing nothing for your birthday? It's Friday.
Yeah. I just don't know what I want to do. Like, I'm fine with anything.
Yeah.
I just want to hang out with people, I guess.
Go to a brothel.
What the fuck?
With all your brothers.
Your brethren.
What the fuck is that?
Wait, you don't want a brothel?
No, I know what it is. I'm just saying, what the fuck? What the fuck are you saying? Yeah, so I don't know, man. For my birthday, I kind of just wanna, I don't know, see if I can hang out with a few people, do something chill. Like, I wouldn't mind going to a winery again, or I know there's like talks of like us going to someone's backyard and chilling, like our friend. But we'll see if that happens. I don't know.
Good luck with that.
Thank you. Yeah, I mean, you'll be there, you fucker, if it happens, you idiot. Yeah, we were also talking about doing like Gravelly Point. For people that don't know, it's like this place in DC where planes like fly right over. And it looks really cool.
National.
Yeah, so it looks really cool, and so people were planning on doing a picnic there, but I also don't know if that'll happen.
I went last week, and yeah, it's pretty nice. Hella bugs though. Definitely gotta bring bug spray next time I go. I got like 6 or 7 bites.
Word.
But it was actually kind of crowded too for like a Tuesday.
Tuesday.
Yo, why don't they have like? Okay, you put bug spray on yourself, and then bugs don't come to you, obviously, right? So why don't they have like
bugs?
No. Oh, wait. No, this is like there's this like show called Top Gear where they it's like a car show, but basically there's an episode where they're like, why don't they just put the deer sign on the deer? and then you'll also know where the deer is. But no, I'm saying like, why don't they have like essentially like a lantern, right? And it has like a radius of like bug defense. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know what it does, but like you put it like in the middle of your picnic jaunt, and bugs don't come within that radius. You know
I get it. It's like that circle they draw when SpongeBob and Patrick are campfiring outside.
Yeah, basically.
No.
I was just looking at Christian's face when you're describing, you're like, what the fuck is he talking about? And then Harsha comes in with a SpongeBob relation.
This is why is this new, bro? This is like 70% of our conversations, bro.
It's just so funny.
You get what I'm saying, though, right? Like it's like a
Sure.
it's like a bug repellent, but like of a certain radius. Like it goes far. I don't know.
Sure.
Fuck you guys.
Not one of your great ones.
It's okay. As of last week,
But
we found
what do you-
out mosquitoes are worthless.
What do you mean it's not a great idea? Like if it was like chemically or physically possible, right? Wouldn't that be great? Someone just brings like one little like bug repellent like thing and puts it in the middle, and then everyone's safe, and no one has to put bug spray on themselves.
I feel like this is back-to-back episodes talking about bugs.
Yeah, we found out last week that mosquitoes are fucking useless pretty much.
Okay, Turin, you convinced me.
Fuck you. Fuck you.
For that reason, I'm out.
Yeah, you're bugging, my G. You're bugging.
My question is, how are you gonna shit on this idea, but then our other idea with the fucking downloadable suits, you were like, I'm all on board.
Yeah,
You
that's
fake
cool.
ass. You're no longer my business partner.
Damn.
No, I didn't think about it like for a picnic. I thought like for a hike, like, that would be annoying. You know? Just
Why would it
carrying
be
a
But is
lamp.
it a movable radius?
Just carrying
Or
a
is
lamp
it-
all the time. It's probably heavy.
It doesn't have to be heavy.
You know, with
You
all
could-
our water bottles.
We
and
could no,
wallets and
like
phones,
they can
it's
be
pretty heavy.
they can be different sizes. So like one like the for the hike, right? You don't need that far of a radius because it's only just you and like a couple other people. So then
How
Yeah.
about if I'm on a boat or something?
what do you mean you're on a boat?
What? There's no folks
How
on
would
boats.
you ever be on a
Just go
boat?
inside.
The fuck?
Idiot.
Yeah.
I mean, bugs are on the boat too. What do you mean?
Just
bro?
go
I
inside.
mean, where the fuck are you going on? Where the
What if I
fuck?
want to be on the deck on a boat? What do I want to do then?
Motherfucker.
Bro, what the fuck has this podcast become, bro? What is this?
Continue.
Yeah,
So, Jordan, if you explained that before, then I would have agreed, but you didn't. So,
explain what.
but
before.
now I agree. Like the variety of lamps that you're
Yeah,
selling.
there's different sizes. There can be.
Okay, I agree.
Okay, I'm flip-flopped. Alright, we gotta stop this conversation.
No, fuck you,
We're
Karan.
gonna stop all conversation. We've been here for fucking. I think we all got up too early, and we're just not in the proper state of mind for any legitimate anything. Honestly,
Haran's the one that ruined
unless
How?
it.
Literally how?
fucking Gator, bro.
Yeah, you are a gator.
You're the one that said it.
Okay, does anybody have any final vows?
Final vows.
Fucking share the podcast.
Harsh, you want to
Cut it out.
You sound like an angry dad who doesn't want to get mad at us. Cut it out. Okay. All right. Great. As Tarun said, this shit, y'all fucking failing our challenge, dog. I don't know. I don't know if I'm disappointed, but this is probably what I expected. But yo, share this shit. Tell your mother. Tell your brother. Tell your mother's brother. I don't know.
To your
Bro.
uncle.
Tell your friends. Literally, I mean, listen, we don't want shit from you. Just let the people know. If you enjoy it, tell somebody. If you don't enjoy it, don't tell anybody that. We don't want to share that shit. But like, get us out there, bro. We're decent. I think. Could be wrong, but help your brothers out.
Tell somebody you love them.
Peace and love, baby. No, but for real, I think that's all the time we got. But we'll catch you in the Taylor Swift year episode next time when we're all 22.
We got
Wow.
I like it.
I actually kind of like that.
that was-
I like that.
Yeah.
Fuck you, Ron.
All right, we'll catch you guys next week. All right, peace.
Peace, guys. Love you. Bye.